welcome back to the 1231 podcast. It is February 18th at 7:29 p.m. for me. We're recording very laid back. As you can see, the camera is a little lower, but that's because you may be wondering, what the hell is that little thing? Dun 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 dun, boom! That is our new studio light for the 1231 motherfucking podcast. As you can see, it's lit up. My girl got this for me for Valentine's Day. I love her so very dearly much. It was a Valentine's gift, like I said, and then she asked me what font I wanted, because we can never hide what we're gonna get each other. But I wanted to say this at the very beginning because I didn't want to have the light off for like a couple minutes because it would have looked too dark. But actually, let me raise the brightness on this lamp to my left, because what I figured out is that the quality dips a little bit on the video when there's not enough light. So let me raise that a little bit, not that much. That should be fine. Alrighty, so this is gonna be a really laid back episode. I just got off work. Like I said, it's like 7:30 p.m. As you can see, I got these Avo socks, I got the ring, I got the Casio, little fit check. But yeah, I don't really like sitting like this because I don't like to present like I'm showing off my nuts or something like that, my fucking wiener. But yeah, so this is gonna be temporary at this location. It's not gonna be temporary in the means that I'm not only gonna have it this episode. I'm gonna have it every episode, but I'm gonna hang this up. I just haven't had time this week since Valentine's Day was like on Wednesday. But she actually gave it to me a little early because, like I said, we can never hide anything. So like we can never what's the word? Not hide, but like I don't know the word, but it's like when we can't keep it because we buy each other stuff for like occasions, and then when we buy it, we can't wait any longer to like give it to each other. So we always end up just giving each other gifts early, like on Christmas or birthdays or things like that. So she gave this to me a little earlier than on Valentine's Day, and I love it, dude. I picked the color, I picked the font, and she came up with the idea for it to be for the podcast, and I fucking love it, dude. It's so amazing. It just looks so dope, and you can change the settings actually. So let's see. There is what are these? Oh, that's a timer for it to turn off in 5 minutes. There is whoa, what the hell? Oh shit, I'm sorry for anybody that's epileptic. Let's see, 10%, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. That's it at 100. It looks like it's on fire, bro. Alright, we'll give it at 20. That's a chill little vibe. So yeah, also, as you may notice, I don't have my glasses, bro. I think I mentioned this in the last podcast when it was for my brother's birthday, when I talked about Fogo de Chao. I went to the eye doctor. It was one that recently opened up by somewhere where I live, and I did the first day. I went and I did a regular eye exam, and then they called me back. I believe it was on Thursday. No, it was Wednesday, and then I went Thursday morning to go pick these suckers up, and it was the most unprofessional. It was just, they weren't kids, but they were like 20-year-old ladies that I feel like they just, no offense to them, but they just didn't know what they were doing. So I was like, so am I supposed to sit here, and what am I gonna do? And then I went, and then there's this one girl, and she was the one showing me how to put these on, and she was like, all right, scan this QR code and it'll send you to a video. We sat down and like somewhere in the back. This was after like 10 or 15 minutes of waiting. And during that 10 or 15 minutes of waiting, I got an email and a text message that was like, oh, we're sorry that you had to cancel your appointment. I'm like, what? I'm sitting right here. So I guess they pressed something wrong, and then I heard them at the front desk. They're like, wait, so what do I do again? I was like, oh my God, this place is crazy. So I was sitting there when the lady took me back, and I what's it called? So she told me to scan that shit, and she was like, all right, you're gonna watch this video, and then it'll tell you how to do it. And I feel like I have very small eyes, bro. I feel like my eyes are very small compared to the rest of my face. So I feel like that's why I had more difficulty trying to put these on. Because boy, let me tell you, I was at the doctors, the eye doctors, for, let's see, a fucking hour trying to put these motherfuckers on and take them off. So it took me like probably 30 minutes to put this one on, and then it took me like another 15 to take this one off, and then like another 10 to put them on. I'm sorry, it took me 30 to put them on, this one on, 20 to put this one on, and then like 15 to take both of them out, because I just couldn't do it. My finger, I couldn't, like, I'm not used to putting shit in my eye. My top eyelid kept blinking. I was like, fuck, bro, this is the most difficult thing. I don't even want contact anymore, bro. Take my money. I'll pay you to get them away from me. I don't want them. This is not for me. So it took me like an hour. I was super embarrassed because when I first sat down, it was taking me, after like my fourth try, one of the ladies was like, oh, for me, they usually don't take that long to put them on. And I was like, and I, at first I thought, or when I was there, I thought she was talking about like her patients, like people that are trying them on for the first time. I thought she was saying like, oh, my patients usually get it done like quick. And I was like, oh, and I didn't say anything at the time. But then later on, when I had finally gotten this one on, I was putting on the second one, and there was like an awkward silence, and I was like, damn, so people usually get this like first try then, and they're like, no, it's different for everybody. And I'm like, fuck you. But like, they didn't tell me anything. They weren't giving me that much advice. They just kept showing me themselves taking them on and off, and they were like, look, it's this easy, you know. And then one of the girls had like blue eyes, and then she kept putting on like brown ones, and she was like, oh my god, I look so different. I'm like, no fucking shit, you look like a, of course you're gonna look different if you change your eye color, bro. And I felt like I felt a little bit disrespected, because it was like she was saying like that she looks uglier with brown eyes, you know, because I feel like that's how sometimes people with colored eyes be like different colored eyes other than brown, they'd be like, feel like they're superior to brown eyed people. And I'm like, all right, bro, pipe down, you know. And yeah, so that was a pretty horrible experience. And then I only went there because my sister had gone there recently to get her a contact, because she's having her 15th. And so my mom just told me to go with her. But so yeah, it just felt really wonky. It felt like nobody sort of had a grip or had done this enough to like have understand what to do in certain situations with what was happening when I was there. Oh, I think that was the timer. Where'd I put the fucking, okay, here it is. There you go, buddy. So, and then afterwards, no, during it, I was like, I would tell her things like, I just can't get this, my eye just keeps blinking. And then she'd be like, I'm like, bitch, I ain't saying nothing funny. Fucking give me some advice, ho. Give me some fucking advice. I ain't doing stand up. I ain't doing, fucking help me, bro. You're the doctor. You're the professional. You're supposed to be giving me like, keep trying to get the bottom of the contact to touch your eye first, or some shit, some sort of method of helping me put this thing in my eyeball. Not just like fucking laugh when I say shit. And I said that twice. I said that thing twice. I said like, oh, I just can't, my eye just keeps blinking. She's like, and then I said, oh my god, it didn't piss me off. I was just embarrassed at myself because I couldn't put it on. And I was low-key in the back of my mind, I was like, it hurt my ego a little bit, because I was like, damn, my sister, my 14-year-old sister did this easily, and I can't do this as a grown-ass man. I'm like, fuck, bro, fuck. But yeah, like I said, I think it's because I have, you saw that shit. I was about to sneeze, but I plugged my nose and it worked. So do that every time you're about to sneeze, if you want to avoid, like, if you're in class and you've already used your 3 passes to sneeze, plug that shit so nobody gets annoyed. But oh shit, I need to avoid rubbing my eyes. But yeah, it feels a little uncomfortable having them in. Actually, it feels mad uncomfortable. This is the first day I've had them in, like a whole day. The first time I tried them on, which was the day that I went, like on Thursday, I put them on, and then they showed me how to take them off, and I did not put them back on. And then yesterday night when I got home from work, I my dumbass. So sorry, I'm all over the place. So okay, let's see. I left the place embarrassed. They only gave me the pack that my contacts came in, the little set that comes with just your contacts and some solution inside the little thing. That's all they gave me, that little set right there. They did not give me any extra solution. They did not give me like any extra cases. That's all they gave me. And then I get home and I'm like, I feel like this isn't, I feel like I should have got more, you know, some eye drops or some shit. And then I text my sister and she's like, yeah, they gave me like 2 extra cases and like a little solution. I'm like, I just got fucked in the ass, you know? What the fuck was that? What the fuck is this bullshit? They only gave me this little thing. So she's like, oh, I left you a case. She tells me on Friday, I left you like a case, an extra case if you want to go out with your contacts. And I left you another set of those cases that they originally gave me the contacts in. So now I have 2 of those sets. I have, and then I went to work on, let's see, on Saturday, and I put the original set that had my contacts in my backpack, and then I put the one that my sister gave me, the extra, on my dresser. So this, on that night, Saturday night, I don't know why I thought the originals were on my dresser. So when I go to open the case, I'm like, oh, there's nothing in here. They fucking dissolved. They dried up. I don't know why I thought that, but I just thought that was a possibility because this is my first time having them. I was like, fuck, I fucked up so bad. I'm going to have to call the doctor's office again. Fuck. And then I go downstairs and I tell my mom, I'm like, Ma, I fucked up. I didn't tell her that, but I was like, Ma, they're not in here. I sound so stupid, like thinking back. I'm like, what? But I just tell her, she was like, ay, mijo. And I'm like, fuck, what do I do? And she was like, are you sure this is the case? And I'm like, you're right. So I go upstairs and I get them from my backpack. And then I tell my sister, please help me put these on, like, please. And then she shows me like a little method of how she's doing it. It's kind of like the way the doctors were doing it, like showing me. And she was just like, do this. And I'm doing it. It's not working for me. So I tried my own thing and I came to the conclusion. Sorry, I'm going to put like the mic on my chest to show you. I came to the conclusion where I have to like hold it with my index and my thumb on my left, put it on my right, and my middle finger on my right hand, and put them in for both, just like that. And I just shove them on my eyeball and I blink and I hope they're on the right place. That's how I've done it the past 2 times, which was last night and this morning. And then I was getting pissed last night too because it took me like 30 minutes again to like put both on and take both off. So then I in the morning I was like, fuck, I have like 10 extra minutes before I have like 10 minutes to spare before I have to go to work. So I was like, fuck, let me just try to put them in. And I tried and I put them in after like the 10 minutes. I was like, fuck, yes, let's fucking go. So but it wasn't easy. I kept dropping them, and it always feels like I have them, but then I blink and I open my eyes and they're like on my cheek. So I was like, fuck, bro. So yeah, it was a little stressful. Honestly, right now it feels like they're not working as well. But oh no, I'm looking at something on my screen and it's grayed out on purpose. It's usually like black, but it's grayed out because I'm on another tab. So okay, I thought I was tripping. But okay, what else happened today? What else happened? I swear I was thinking about shit on the way home. I went to HEB yesterday. I got like hella fucking snacks. Oh, and then they had like a little coupon for like, if you get 2 cups of fruit, of like the assorted fruit that is all cut up, you get $2 off. So if you buy 2, let's say they're like $3.50 each, there should be like 7, you get $2 off, so it's only 5 for both. So like, okay, let me get this. And then this morning, I ate some last night. I got mangoes. One was a bowl of mangoes, and the other one was a bowl of pineapple and strawberries, I think. So this morning, I take my mangoes to work with some tajin, and I'm putting it in the fridge, and it accidentally slides out, and then like fucking the whole thing of mangoes fucking fall on the floor, and I was so pissed, bro. I was so intensely pissed. I couldn't But it ended up being okay because the mango was ass. I don't know why. I always get ass mangoes. I never know if they're gonna be like. You can't. I can't. Me personally, I can't tell when the mango's gonna be good in the cup. So that's on me. But yeah, the other thing I wanted to do was show you what I got for Valentine's Day. My girl got me hella shit. She's the goat. And then she showed me what she's gonna get me for my birthday too, which is in March, and I'm so hyped for that. It's mostly stuff from my room, so you'll probably see. But here's the first thing she got me. It is a Funko Pop of Spider-Man, kind of like a Valentine's edition, kind of, I guess. But he just has a little box of chocolates and then flowers, and then on the box it says for MJ. And then my mom got me these. Oops. She always gets us like little candies, and she like sends us a picture like what is for who. And then actually I'll just throw up a picture of what my girl got me. It's right there. She got me these Wolverine Lego claws from the like animated series from like 97. I'm so hyped for those. She got me some socks. She got me this little, sorry, I don't know where I'm gonna put the pictures. I'm probably put it right here. I'll move to the side. She gave me this like little tray for my my braces, my watches, my ring. It's so dope. The only thing is that it's a little small. It's only small because of my watches, because I have 2 Casios and they kind of don't fit in there. I kind of want to get a little one or just something to hold my watches. And then you'll see the bag too. This is the bag for the what it all came in. It was so fucking nice. It was so dope. And then like I said earlier, this is the bag also. I'll just show you in real time. Look at that shit. And then like I said earlier, we can never wait to give each other our gifts. So I gave her a lot of her Valentine's gifts like last week. Well, last week for me. So the week before Valentine's Day. The week that had Valentine's Day, the week before that. So last week for me. But yeah, we're at the 17-minute mark. Was there anything else I wanted to talk about? Let me double check because I just freestyled all this shit. I tried kava. No. Yeah, I tried kava this week actually with my girl on, what day was it? When did we go? It was I think it was Monday that we went, because we went to try to go play soccer or football on Monday, and it was fucking windy and cold as tits. That's another thing I wanted to say on here. It got fucking cold again out of fucking nowhere, bro. Why is it getting cold out of nowhere, dog? Come on. Why is it getting cold out of nowhere, dog? It'd be 60 the whole week, and just on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 40. What is that, bro? I'm trying to sleep and I have icicles. All right, I'm lying, but I just wake up super cold and it pisses me off, bro. I'm like not comfortable. I'm not comfortable anymore, and it just pisses me off. But yeah, we went to go play soccer on Monday, and it just ended up being way too cold. So we went to where did we go? We went to kava. Yeah, like I was saying, we tried kava, and it was all right. It was dope. We both got. She didn't get what she usually gets. She usually gets like a bowl, but we both got like the kids meal that come with. I think it was pita bread. You can choose your meat. You can choose your You can choose your rice or whatever if you want rice or quinoa, whatever the hell. And then your toppings and stuff. And then they gave us some like chips, pita chips. I don't know. Like little strips and then chips. So it was like a bunch of different stuff going on. They gave us like 2 different sauces or like dipping shits. Honestly, it was good. It was, but I wasn't like blown away. It's kind of far from where I live, so I'm not gonna go out of the way to go over there. I'd rather just get anything else. But it wasn't horrible. I'm not a hater. It's just like I'd rather get something else, honestly. And then after that, we actually tried the CRUMBL cookies, bro. We tried 4 of them. We just didn't try the one of them we didn't try. I forgot which cookie we missed out on, but I put a picture right here of the cookies that we bought. They were so dope. Actually, no, what the fuck am I saying? The pink one was dope as always. I still have it in my fridge, actually. It was dope as always. I love that shit. And then the M&M one was disappointing, as I suspected. And which other one was there? Let me look at the picture. Oh, the molten lava one was okay. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't amazing, but it wasn't horrible. It was just I don't know. They didn't put enough fudge in my opinion, and it was kind of bland. Um, the and then the last one, which was the one I was so excited for that I gave a 10 upon looking at it, was It was alright. You know, I feel like it was kind of disappointing. I don't know. I just really like the frosting on the pink sugar cookie that was the mystery last week, and it was so I just expect that when it comes to the flavor on the frosting of the other cookie, but it was just, I didn't taste any of the cookies and cream or like the Oreo bits in the, because they were supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be cookies and cream in the bottom actual cookie of the crumble from last week. But yeah, my ratings were kind of off. If anything, I would probably give that week 6.5, being generous, or being a hater, whichever way you look at it. And then I think I had something else on what I wanted to talk about. Oh, I was thinking about this the other day. What the hell? Imagine working at a Taco Bell, and then out of nowhere they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make this a KFC too." Like, what the fuck is that, bro? Imagine working at Taco Bell and now you gotta make fried chicken and like remember a whole nother menu. I'd be so pissed. How do they like knock out so much stuff between those restaurants? You know, those restaurants that are half Taco Bell, half KFC. Like, that's insane to me. How you can have all that both of those menus, or maybe they'd reduce the menus. But like, I'd be pissed as hell if I'm working at a Taco Bell and they're like, "Oh, we're gonna make this half of a KFC as well." Like, get the hell out of here, bro. I'm done. I was already stressed making quinceañeras. Have y'all seen that video where it's like it's two people in a car and the girl's talking, the girl behind the camera is talking about the person driving, and the person driving has a quesadilla, and then the girl's like, "He just got a whole quinceañera." And I was like, oh my god. Yeah, that's a pretty old video. But the other thing I had was, bro, is it me or is like our Chipotle's like so dystopian? Everybody's like zoned out. Even the people eating be like staring at the windows, just like deep throating chips, you know? I don't know. Everybody at Chipotle seems so zoned out and like out of their minds to me. And especially the workers, bro. I've never met a nice worker at Chipotle. Maybe it's just the ones that are around me, but like every Chipotle I've been to, I've never met a nice person in my life. But most of the times I am just picking up, so I don't go through the line a lot just because I don't like wasting time there, and the line is always long. So I always order my food ahead of time. I don't know. I like planning like that. Like, I like planning what I'm going to eat at the beginning of the day. And then, so if I'm going to, like before work, if I'm going to pick it up, if it's Subway, Chipotle, whatever, Chick-fil-A, damn, those all end with A, gay. So I will like schedule it for pickup like at 1:50, 2 o'clock or something like that, just so it'll be ready. And, but at Chipotle, I feel like all the workers are just like fucking, they're staring you down. And they're like, I don't know, bro. I just hate the experience at Chipotle. They need to up their shit. And then it looks like the inside of like a warehouse or something, bro. You see like scaffolding. You'll see like a lift in the middle of the restaurant, like that, like a construction worker just left there or something. I don't know. Chipotle is just like ugly to me. I remember I just thought of there's this, during like 2020 when it was like the Black Lives Matter movement, when King Bach or King Batch put like a whole bunch of writing with a Sharpie on his body. I'll put a picture right here. And then people were saying that it looked like a Chipotle bag. All right, that's enough. We're cutting it off right there. All right, we're at the 24-minute mark. I'm gonna go and we're gonna start CRUMBL cookie reviews. There's probably gonna be a shorter episode. By the way, I wasn't like insinuating anything about my crotch. This is why I hate sitting like this, because anything I do in this region will look like something sexual or something, you know. Oh, actually, I posted for people to send me questions, and I got one question. Okay, here we go. We got one question from Joe. Who do you think are more toxic, millennials or Gen Zers or Gen Alpha? To be honest, I understood half of that question. Let's see. What are Gen? Let's just get the definitions out of the way, just so I'm certain of my answers. Okay, Gen Z age range. So as of 2023, people who were born in 1997 and 2012. So that's Gen Z. So I'm a part of Gen Z. And then millennials, I know, are like, wait, what are millennials? Isn't that at the beginning of the millennials? So like 2000s? Am I tripping? What age range? Millennials are from 1981 to 1996. So that's a little older. And then what was the last one? Gen Alpha. I never fucking heard that shit in my life. Gen Alpha. Am I supposed to know these things? There's so much terminology nowadays that like, why are you making shit more complicated? Just say if you're old or young, you know? Jesus. All right, Gen Alpha. Born between 2010 and 2024. Why are they called Alpha, bro? These kids are fucking brain rotted. These kids are beating their meat to TikToks, bro. Why are they called Gen Alpha? Whatever. All right, which ones are more annoying? It really depends. It really fucking depends. Let's see. Or more toxic, sorry. Millennials, Gen Zers, or Gen Alpha? Let's see. Millennials. Fuck. I forgot what age range was what. Okay, fuck. Hold on. Age range. Okay. We'll get this. We'll put a click, or we'll put a whatever right there. A little sign that says Gen Alpha is from 2010 to 2024. So 2010 to current. That's Alpha. We'll put that up there. And then millennials are from 81 to 96. That's millennials. And then Gen Z is 97 to 2012. Okay. So the oldest are millennials, then it's Gen Z, and then it's Alpha. Okay. So who is the most complicated? Who is the most toxic? Jesus Christ. Toxic. Honestly, I would probably say mine, which is, what is that? Gen Z, because I feel like we've been through it all, you know. That's kind of a egotistical thing to say, but like, I feel like we've seen so much of both eras, and we lived so much in both eras. Because you think about it, millennials, which is a little like 86 to whatever, they were born and raised with this kind of traditional mindset, and like before most of the crazy technology came out, or on the curve, or like on the tip of the when it was beginning. And then Gen Alpha is being born into this brain rotted era, so they only know that. And then millennials are so, I feel like, fixated on the past, that they're so they think the past is the best era. So I feel like Gen Z has lived through it all, and so I feel like Gen Z is, dude, I just had a moment. Do you ever get these moments where like you forget what you're doing and you barely acknowledge where you are right now and what you're doing? I just completely forgot I was doing a podcast. Jesus Christ. Most toxic. Damn, I had a train of thought, but then I started explaining how we were living in all the eras, or Gen Z was like experienced both, because it's kind of true, you know. Us, we've seen like the past, because we were born into the past, and now we're living into how the, you know, we're not too old so that we're disconnected from everything that's going on in what's trending. You know, a lot of people that are older don't know a lot of shit that's trending right now, but my generation, Gen Z, knows what's trending, but they also knew what was trending back then, you know. But also that's a lot of Gen Alpha right now because of the internet, you know. You see Gen Alpha just trying to, I thought I heard something. I think Toby's eating outside, but oh shit, I need to move so that one is there. But you see, anything is accessible now through the internet, that people are rediscovering it, you know. Nothing is gate kept anymore, if that's a term. But the most toxic, fuck, I keep derailing. The most toxic between, let's just say, old people, my gen, and the new gen, would probably be. Fuck, dude. That's a really hard question because each. Sorry, I just picked my nose. Each generation is really, really toxic in its own way. But I'd probably say. I would have to get back to you, bro. Fuck. Why is this question stumped me so bad? Fuck. I'm just gonna say millennials. Just because they have like, some of them have like really are like set on the past. You know, they believe the past was the best, and they just haven't moved on. You know, like get over it. You know, live in the present, but don't be too in the present. I don't know. I'll just say millennials. Cop out answer, but yeah, that was our only question for the pod. That took me like 10 minutes to answer. We're at 30:50 now, and we're gonna look at CRUMBL. Sorry, we're gonna put the banner back up. Okay, let's see. So this first cookie for the week is ew. Put it right there. Lemon cheesecake. Ew. I love half of this. I love cheesecake, but I don't like lemon desserts. As I said in the other episode, I like lemon and everything else but dessert. A buttery graham cracker cookie topped with a creamy. Why you gotta put creamy? Can't y'all just put cream cheesecake frosting? Why do you have to say creamy? Like, we get the idea, you know. Whatever. Fuck. I took my phone. Okay, creamy cheesecake frosting, a tart punch of lemon curd. I don't know what curd is. I never heard that in my life, but I don't trust it. And a fresh lemon slice. Again, why do you put fresh lemon on a dessert? Like, God, these. We're giving it a 4. Classic peanut butter is right there. This just looks like a basic ass cookie. I don't know what they're called, but you just gotta punch them in with the forks. I don't know. An iconic cookie bursting with peanut butter and decorated with a crosshatch pattern. God, these people are so fucking lazy and not creative at all. Let's just make what's already a cookie into a cookie for our week. What the fuck is wrong with you, bro? God, these people are idiots. God, this is actually pissing me off. Oh, that's something I wanted to fucking mention, was that talking about like corporations pissing me off. Like, every corporation in America right now, all the streaming services are upping their prices. I farted, sorry. Are upping their prices and are making you pay for no ads. What the fuck is that, you greedy fucks, bro? What is that? What is that? Somebody explain that to me. I know y'all are loaded with money because y'all get money every month already. And y'all are going to make people pay for ads when you're already getting money for ads because you guys already run ads on the website. You guys already have ads all over the screens. So you already get money for ads, and then you want us to pay you to not see them? And I know that's just on some websites, and they're just adding ads right now in the middle of when you're watching a movie, which pisses me off. That pisses me off because it ruins the whole momentum of what you're watching unless it's television. But even then, I want to watch a whole series in one go, you know? That's what series are for. They're not meant to fucking you get up in the middle of it and you're taken out, because you're already taken out because they're already separated into different episodes. I just saw Bob Marley and I need to chillax. I need to calm down, man. Give me the beat, yeah? Sorry. Yeah, I saw Bob Marley actually on Valentine's Day. We went to go see me and my girl. We ate ramen and then we went to Valentine's Day. We went to see Bob Marley. It was a fucking packed theater. It was an okay movie. Not horrible. Not the best. I think it looked nice. The parts that were in Jamaica looked really pretty. But I think the story and the overall narrative was where it fell kind of flat. I loved all the acting, but sorry. But yeah, after the movie, I was really thinking about like the way he lived, you know, so relaxed, so calm. You know, everything's gonna be fine. So that's after the movie, I like changed my whole personality and I started doing the Jamaican accent. But yeah, I've just been thinking about that today because today was kind of stressful and today I was getting kind of mad. So I was just thinking about Marley and just like, we're jamming. We're jamming. You just need to chill sometimes. All right, so peanut butter, we're going to give another 4. Fuck you. All right, next cookie. Boom. Chocolate cake batter. Do I even need to say it? You uncreative thumb up your ass motherfuckers, bro. What the hell is this? A rich chocolate cake batter cookie swirled with fudge frosting and topped with chocolate cake batter cake balls. You couldn't get more uncreative than this. This is what a 2-year-old makes when they think of a cake. You see these in Chuck E. Cheese, bro. Oh my God, I'm getting so pissed at this week's lineup. God. I'm sure it tastes fine, but for uncreativeness, we're giving this another. All the other ones that I made 4s, we're dropping them to 2s. This one's going to be a 2 as well. And we're on to our 4th cookie. Boom, right there. Iced oatmeal. Sweet and spice. This cinnamon oatmeal cookie is smothered with a yummy vanilla cream cheese glaze. The glazing is crazy. I'm not a big fan of oatmeal. Honestly, no, that's a lie. I've never had oatmeal. I just assumed it tastes like old people when they die. I'm not a cannibal. But yeah, I'm just not a big fan of oatmeal, and adding cinnamon probably is not going to make me a fan, and glazing it is crazy. So we're going to give this one a 2 as well. Oh my God, this week has been so disappointing. This week's crumble is so disappointing. But we're on to our last cookie. Tres leches. They really trying to pull the Mexican card and try to pull at my what is that, heartstrings? They're trying to pull at my heartstrings by doing something semi-Mexican. Tres leches cake, a light fluffy vanilla cake soaked in a classic tres leches sauce topped with whipped cream and sprinkled with a layer of cinnamon. This is just a cake. This ain't no damn fucking cookie. Don't you dare call this a cookie. You're at Crumble Cookie, not Crumble Cakes. Y'all need to focus on what makes a cookie great. A cookie is great when it depends on what cookie you're making, but when it's warm, when it has little pockets of gooey, ooey, whatever. It doesn't have to be chocolate. It could be marshmallow. It could be whatever you want. It could be a cream cheese. It could be whatever. But cookies, you guys have forgotten what cookies are fundamentally. You guys are trying to make cakes into cookies. I'm about to cry. No, I'm just kidding. This is, to be honest, I've never been a big fan of tres leches. Controversial. Whoa. It's just a texture thing. I don't like when my food is... I kind of do like when my food is moist. I'm going to give this another try. I'm more mature now. I'm going to give tres leches another try. But this cookie, I'm never going to try in the entire existence of this world. So we're going to give the tres leches cake another 2. We'll give it a 2.5 because it's Mexican. What can I do? Alrighty, so that's going to be it for this week. The average was like a 2.1. Put up a 2.1. Honestly, the lighting looked kind of good, but whatever. We're going to give it a 2.1 for the week because, God, that was so disappointing. But yeah, we're getting on the 38 mark. When the fuck did I give a thumbs down? But thank you for that. Thank you, whoever did that. Thank you, Bob Marley. Let's see. Have I worked on any new music? What is this? Oh yeah, I showed this one last time. No, I don't think I have worked on any new music this week. But my mom wanted me to fucking redo the quinceañera music again, bro. The mix I made, they want me to fucking change it again. But whatever, I'm not gonna complain. There's nothing to complain about in this life other than life itself. I just made up that quote. If you think it's smart, you're dumb, because it was dumb. All right, we're going to call it for this episode. I'm just yapping at this point. But thank you guys so much for tuning into this week's episode of the 1231 podcast. I have been your host, Jairo Camero. Thank you, babes, for this 1231 sign. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next episode. Oh, I'm pulling it. Oh. Hold up. Wait a minute. Rah!